Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Day of Man United Talks. I'm frustrated. But before I show you my frustration, if you do enjoy, please drop a like and subscribe. We are here to talk Man United news. Here we go. So, first piece of news just came out this morning. Full Time Devils tweeted about it, and a couple articles come out about it. Sports Witness published an article saying that Andreas is not interested in a new deal at the time, and at the moment, and that's the top and bottom of it. Really, his goal is to play in the 2022 World Cup, as he should. That should be his goal. You know, he's 22 at the moment. Absolute quality. He got his first call up a couple. I think it was the last international break. He got his call up. I don't know if he got called up this time, but he deserves it, and that's what he should be aiming for. I have no doubt that he will be playing for Brazil, whether it's if he's playing for United or not. So, my biggest issue with this is he started the first two games of the season, right? Against Leicester and Brighton. Didn't look great against Brighton. He got exposed a little bit against Leicester. But I just don't understand. Like, I don't get it. First of all, I don't think he should be playing number 6. Number 2, it's so clear to see we need someone in midfield. If we're not going to play Herrera as much as we should, it looks like he's getting back into the fold, but Herrera should be playing the 6, and Andreas should be playing next to Pogba, or Fred next to Pogba, and one or the other gets subbed on for each other. It's that simple. It's that simple, unless we're playing against Man City, and we need to sub on Fellaini around the 70th minute to really bully them, as we should have done, but we didn't. Anyway, I digress. Andreas Pereira needs to be re-signed. Because I'm telling you right now, this man is going to be as good, if not better, than Kevin De Bruyne. He is my favorite youth player at the club, or young player that hasn't really broke through, even though he has broken through, but Mourinho is just blind, and he's making dumb decisions. You can't sign the players you want? Well, play the best of what you have. And if you're telling me Andreas Pereira is not one of the best of what you have, you should be sacked. You should be sacked. And I do not regret my statement. That is a fact. Andreas Pereira is quality, okay? People would love to have him. If he played for Pep Guardiola, and as much as I hate comparing us to Man City, he would probably be considered one of the best midfielders in the league. No questions asked. He's better than Bernardo Silva. I don't care what you have to say. I just don't care. I believe that, right? And I'm going to stick by my statement, okay? Anyway, that's the first piece of news. Frustrating. Hopefully Pereira signs a new deal. Get it sorted, Jose. Get it sorted, mate. On to the next piece of news. Yesterday, and I think the day before, a couple reports came out from the Times and the Sun, more importantly, that Sanchez to Real Madrid is looking like something that can happen. And in January, Sanchez is currently making £500,000 a week. You thought Wayne Rooney making £300,000 a week was insane. Why is Alexis Sanchez making that much money? There is no good reason. I don't care if he was Arsenal's best player, which he was. He's still not worth that much money, ever. And this is, I don't know that. I don't see Alexis Sanchez's paycheck being given out every week. But if you're telling me this man makes £2 million a month, we botched it in the first place. We should have never signed him. No football player should be making $500,000 a week unless your name is Messi or Ronaldo. Unless you're fighting for Ballon d'Ors every year, which they are. No good reason. And even that's still a stretch. I think that's a lot of money to be making to have fun, basically. Like, obviously football is a job and it's a sport, but really. Anyway, so that was the Sun's reports that he's linked to a move to Real Madrid in January. And I wouldn't be opposed to it, if I want to be honest with you, at all. But those wage demands, I don't know if Real Madrid are going to want to put those wage demands on their bill, but they could really use Sanchez. So please make it happen. And according to the Times, he's lonely and bored. That's what they reported. And he's struggling with the language barrier, which limits him to only speaking to Juan Mata, De Gea, Lukaku, and I think it was Herrera. So that's that. So basically, just go. I mean, I like you as a player. It's cool and stuff, but it's not working out. Let's be honest. I never wanted him in the first place, but I embraced it. And as you see, he is my outro screen because he's Manchester United's number 7. That's awesome. I don't care if we signed freaking Shaqiri and he was our number 7. He'd probably be my background screen. No, it'd be probably be Pogba. But that's besides the point. That's Sanchez news done for you. Now let's talk about another Times article. Jose's poor judgment. That's the topic of conversation. So the players and some backroom staff are starting to notice, and I don't know how this is just being brought about because it's been a problem since opening day, even though Matic didn't start the season, I think he was still injured. Staff and players now see Matic as untouchable, undroppable, and are starting to question Jose Mourinho's judgment, as they should. There is no reason Nemanja Matic should be starting for Manchester United. If he starts after the international break, I'm going to be frustrated. I don't care if he's fully, I don't know what needs to be done. He's obviously not, fully recovered from his surgery. Or, there's just no excuse. He's not good, man, at the moment. Just try something else. Been begging for it. And what's going to frustrate me, as much as it'll be a benefit to the team, is he's probably going to play well coming back from international break. And that'll be great for the team. But it took you this long. When we should be winning. When we should have played Herrera at the number 6. When Andreas Pereira should have been in the lineup. It took you this long to drop Matic. Whatever. Anyway, the synopsis is that the players in the backroom staff are questioning Mourinho's judgment. As well, all of us are, really. Fans and pundits included. So, join the club. Moving on to some, I guess, more happy news, some lighter news, that's the word. Lindelof won the Swedish Golden Ball, which is awesome. He beat Zlatan to the Swedish Golden Ball, who I think won the last 6 or something. That's freaking awesome, dude. Well played. Much deserved. He had a decent World Cup next to what's his name? Granqvist? I can't pronounce his name. The Swedish center half was 34 or 35 years old. He had a decent World Cup. And he was alright. He was alright, So fair play to him. And he's a likable guy, in my opinion. And then here's this. Marouane Fellaini has got a haircut. Unbelievable. Now people are saying he's gonna go on like Zidane. Dude, I don't even care. As long as you play well, I just don't care. So, fair play, you got a haircut. It's a big deal because obviously he's had the afro since he came out the womb. But if I have the time, I'm going to throw up a picture of him. If not, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's just news just because, right? And last but not least, last bit of news I got before I get out of here is it's about the January transfer window. Now, I watched Stephen Housen's podcast that he did with Jamie Jackson. I think I watched it yesterday. And according to him, United have the money. They have the money. It's there. It's not a question. However, the issue is whether or not we'll spend it. The money's there. Are we going to spend it? Are we going to go after players that Jose needs or wants? Sorry. Both the same thing as far as I'm concerned. Are we going to go after the players Jose needs/wants, or are we going to go after the players the club wants? As in Ed Woodward wants. As in money-making players. We need to go after what Jose needs/wants. Not what you want, Ed. You know just about as much about football as my unborn son. Okay, that's harsh, but let the man run the club. Okay, he's the manager. And the Independent also reported that United are unlikely to make moves, so that sucks massively. That sucks some big suckiness, okay? And Jose is reportedly frustrated because we're unlikely to make moves. Sorry for knocking the mic. As he should be. As he should be. So much wrong with this club at the moment. That's all the United news I got for you, though. God, please let Andreas sign a new contract and Anthony Martial. And fire Ed Woodward. Please. Unless he does his job and lets Mourinho run the club as he should be doing. Anyway, it's been your boy Day. It's been my United Talks. Hope you guys did enjoy. Oh, hopefully the frustration blows over, and good luck to all the boys in international break. So, drop a like and subscribe. I am out of here.